Talking Heads podcast live from Pattaya, Thailand with your host, Dave D. Join us weekdays. Check out all the latest updates on talkingheads-podcast.com.
And welcome to Pattaya and welcome to Pattaya, Thailand. Today, what can we say? Mr. Bobby's in the studio once again. And today, Bobby, it could get a little bit hot in here.
The temperature went up actually 10 degrees already.
Did you see that thermometer? When we walked in today, it was about 30 or 40, and it's just gone through the roof. It's just popped.
Yes, it popped. No pun intended.
No pun intended. Welcome to the show. And of course, up there on Mission Controller Day.
Yep. Thank you.
Good. All right. Somebody's got a volume on. One of you two have got volumes on your telephone. Somebody's got a volume on. In the studio today, we have two lovely ladies.
Thank you.
Lovely is an understatement. It makes me look very ragged and very old. But there again, Sue, welcome to the studio. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Nice. Is everything okay? You can hear me okay? The microphone is okay? Because
yes.
I know what you ladies are like. You've just spent the last 25 minutes looking in the mirror, so we've got to get the headphone and microphone right, because you're going to come off this show and go, I love the show, but the microphone was terrible.
Don't say the truth.
so it's okay, yes?
Yes, okay.
Welcome.
I'm fine.
Good. All right, welcome to the show. And at the end of the table, what can we say? My sidekick, my friend, my bosom buddy. How are you, Opal? Welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm super good.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Yeah, you're looking very nice today. Thank you very much for coming into the show.
Thank you very much for inviting me and Sue today.
And hopefully we're going to be talking about your fashion. We're going to talk about modeling. We're going to talk about everything. But if you're okay with that, can I start with Sue? Is that okay?
Oh, come on. Why is another woman first?
She's the guest.
Oh, because she knew. That's why.
I mean, we're old news. She's new news.
This is a problem about men when you have a one and then you have a new one always first.
Yep.
Okay, accept it.
So you are the new one. You're the fresh in the studio one. So you can go first. Is that okay?
Okay.
Good. All right. So tell me your proper name.
My name's Su.
And your second name?
Sumali. That's my full name.
Sumali.
Yes.
I like that. That rhymes. That's pretty cool. And what do you do? I mean, what is every day? What do you do? Can you tell people what you do?
Yeah. Right now, almost I spend time with Opal. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See? You hear that? Are you hearing that?
Anyway, that was a great show today, and we'll see you tomorrow. Hey, Bobby, what do you reckon, eh?
I would like to be in that. I would like to be there too.
Yeah.
Now you know.
Can you include me?
Yeah, absolutely. We can have a group session, no problem at all. Sue, I know because I've spoken to Opal that you are pretty big into your health foods. Yes.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about what you do?
Yeah. I was exercise 10 years already ago, but my body is never changed because my thinking that I do exercise and I can eat whatever I want because I doing exercise, yeah. And then one day later, I feel I'm tired. I'm do the right exercise and good exercise and always 5 days a week, sometime morning and in the evening. And then I feel tired, but my body is never changed. Something wrong. And then I think maybe about food. I think, and then I find out that I eat not the right food,
Ow.
Yeah, and then I change my food, my program, and then my body is changed 2 months later.
I don't think that I can look in the mirror and say in 10 years my body hasn't changed.
It's actually amazing how fast the body changes when you commit to doing a regime and going forward with a plan.
I mean, you're pretty heavy on this the thing that Sue does, though, aren't you?
I think eating clean foods is the way to go. It really is.
And when you say you change, you're okay there, Opal, aren't you? We haven't forgot you. You can open. You can talk to us.
Don't talk to me.
Okay, sorry. See, now she's jealous. If you was to say to somebody about changing their food and their diet, so what do you do? Do you look at what they're eating first?
Yeah.
Do you? I mean, I'm just trying to find out exactly how you go about it. Do you find out that somebody's exercising, how they're exercising, what they do day to day, and what they're doing to eat the food? Yes. And how do you change that? I mean, what kind of foods do you change them to?
Yeah, many people they know, if people they don't do exercise, but if they take care of food and they can lose weight, have to be healthy. Exercise 20%. about food 80%, and then I take care of the people that when people take my diet program, I have to check the body composition because everybody is
different,
My program is per personal program,
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
I mean, on what kind of foods? I mean, like if I was to come to you and say, I want to look like I did 10 years ago, which would never happen. But I mean, what would you give me? I mean, what kind of food would I be eating? I mean, do you know that, Opal? What kind of food I would be eating?
I know, but don't tell you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for sure. When you want to take diet, and then sugar and naturals for your body, for sure, of course, But when your body is complete, you can eat, but not too much. But when you want to be diet and then body is changed, you have to take care about the sugar and you have to know the calorie, how much you in and out. You have to know your body composition.
I look in the mirror and I know my body, and I look there and I think, wow, I look like a Volvo.
No, you don't. Be nice to yourself.
I'm going to go over to Opal a minute
Okay.
because you know what she's like. I mean, how long we've been going already? Look,
Okay.
we've only been here 7-8 minutes on air, and she's already given us the eyes, Bobby. What do you reckon?
Those eyes are beautiful. I think you should connect with her and make friends again.
What do you mean make friends again? Well, no, we've never fell out. We don't fall out. We just have spats.
She's smiling.
We have spats, don't we, darling?
Yes, I remember that.
Okay, so come on, what you've been doing since we last seen each other? I know that do you want to talk about what the modelling side of it first? Do you want to talk about the fashion side of it first? What do you want to talk about? Just go for it, girl. You know what you like once you start.
In this case, gentlemen first, you can choose.
Okay. All right, let's talk about, shall we go for it, Bobby? Shall we dive in?
Let's do it.
Let's talk about
what do you
men.
wanna know?
Let's talk about men, girls, okay?
Okay.
This is what we want to hear about today. By the way, you have press. This isn't for kids and it's X Factor and all that lot before we get kicked off, haven't you?
That's right.
Right, let's go for it. Now, we were talking in the break. In the break before we started today, and Sue was there, and Bobby was there, and we was there, and I said something about in joking. I said, if I ever came back to this earth, I want to come back as a lady because I think it would be really good. And then you turned around to me and said, no. If I come back, I want to come back as a man.
Of course.
Why?
Then I can do whatever I wanted.
Why do you think you can do whatever you want because you're a man?
Because something men can do, I cannot. Then I feel like if I be a man, I would do whatever I want.
But can't you do that as a lady?
Sometimes many things that is not allowed, and it make kind of like a guilty.
Guilty.
Yeah, and also man is almost no rule.
No rules?
Yes.
You're not married. I am. I'm terrible. I get a slap on the back of the head and shit. I've got rules every night when I walk in.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. You want to see the rule book? It's like that. It's about that thick. It hurts you when it hits you on the back of the head. Would you come back as a man if you had the chance? If you had the chance and they went, before you came back, you went, would you like to go back as a man or would you like to go back as a lady? What would you say?
No, I don't. I'm happy right now.
See,
But
she's happy. She's
yeah,
easy.
I think Opal, she want to be back like a man since she found me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Now you see it.
Now we're getting to it.
Now you get it.
Now Opal's found you. She wants to be a man. Oh, I can see where she's coming from. I mean, when you say the rules, for example, isn't it? Can I say this? I'm not going to be sort of male chauvinist people or whatever you want to say. Yeah, of course we're open-minded, but isn't it? Am I going to say this? Isn't it easier? Isn't it easier for ladies to be taken care of than men?
Oh, you think every man taking care of a woman?
No, I'm just saying. But
Yeah, you see, you just said
we men take care of you ladies, don't we? We take care of you. We take
you want
take
the
you
extra
out.
wife?
Huh?
You say you're taking care of.
No, I'm saying that we men take care of you ladies. You want to go shopping, we go shopping. You want to buy a dress, you say, can I have 2? You say, do you want a pair of shoes? You want 3. I mean, come on, we take care of you girls.
Come on, not every man do the same thing.
Right, why doesn't every man do the same? Tell me, come on. Why don't they do the same? What's wrong? Come on, Sue, jump in there. What's
First,
wrong? Come on.
we a woman, we
Yep.
have a billion sensitive. A man doesn't care. Really not. And man have a do whatever, do whatever. It doesn't care how sensitive.
Yeah,
sorry.
and
We need to get the Kleenex out.
And the women always leave their telephones on when they're interviewing you. Is that right?
Very sorry, very sorry.
That must
the phone, shut up.
That must be one of those billion sensitive things.
Because I share life,
But I mean, you see, I
Okay.
mean, but I mean, come on. I mean, you come on, Sue. I mean, as men, we go out, we do our work, we earn our money, and we want to take a nice girl out. We want to have dinner. We want to do all the things that men want to do, and we have a great time. Do we not take care of you girls?
Yeah. Take care.
So,
but
careful what you say.
Come on, say it. Say it.
Sound good, sound take care, but not the right thing. What the lady need.
Yeah, man never understand woman. That's the point.
Why doesn't a man understand a woman?
Because the
Because
women
man
never
doesn't
understand
care.
themselves.
Yeah. Say. Thank you. So.
Do you know a man's most 3 important words in his life?
No, but I did not mean all bad, but it's just about I like the strong. Man is always like a leader. The man is have the how can say automatically for a female or for the woman
Dominant.
Dominant.
You like a dominant man.
You call dominant or
Dominant is like when they're in charge.
Yes,
no?
yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
So you like a dominant man?
Apologize my English because sometimes
No, it's okay. Your English is fine. I'm okay.
some men very very nice, very gentleman. How to treat the woman?
This is what I want to get onto in a minute, right? Just before we go there,
Yeah.
the most important 3 words when you're married as a man is I was wrong.
Why you talk about the marriage? You don't have to go to the marriage.
I'm just saying, me as a married person, right? It's I was wrong. When it goes to the men on your side or whatever, how do you know within what period of time do you know if that man's right for you or is wrong for you? How do you decide and how do you find out?
Because I want the man that's always take woman on the right side because women always right.
Bobby, help me, Bobby.
The scales have been tipped.
I know, wow, we've been on what, 15, 20 minutes and she's already hit me with the hammer.
I see your true colors.
So but come on, girls. I mean, listen, we're all adults here. We're all men and ladies of the world, okay? But how do you know if a man takes you out, okay? How do you know if you can get the feedback from him, or how do you feel and you know that he's the right one, or this is going to work, or this is not going to work? How do you decide that as a lady? Tell me.
We never know.
You want
you buy lottery.
true?
Buy lottery. How do you know? Because I'm so intrigued. I'm so intrigued.
What can I say? Because maybe
I always right.
No, I know, but I'm just trying. I'm trying to find out if it's the same as we think, how you think. Yeah,
Like it's very simple. No? So the word and what you do. What you say thing and what do you do. Sometimes women always not most of women. I have to say it is go with the word. They believe so much with the word. Whatever man say because they believe about he say the truth.
right. Okay.
Sometimes it's like you get candy. You're addicted to the sweet.
Sweet. Yeah. Sure.
That's all women love sweet. But
But
some women like bitter.
Huh?
A bitter and sweet. A little bit.
But don't you think? I mean, I think as a man. Okay, so you're going to probably dive on me and start chewing me to pieces here. I think as a man that you ladies are very demanding.
I like the man do, sure.
Yeah, but you're demanding though, aren't you?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, isn't it right that when we just go out and we just take you out and you're walking down the street, you expect us to go into a shop and buy you something? You expect us to buy you a dress? You expect us to buy you a pair of shoes? Isn't that expected of us as men?
For me, it's special because that you talk about most of women, but a special group, like we not about unique, but it's some group like a person like me and so we don't care think. We don't care dress. We don't care because that we easy to do ourselves.
Well, when you say you easy do yourself, what do you mean? You can easily get those
I'm
things.
designer, come on.
I know you're a designer, and I know you make your own dresses and you make fabulous dresses. But I'm on about if you do you expect a man to take you and walk you down the street, Sue, and take you into a shop and buy you something? Do you expect that, or do you just take it when it happens?
For me, it's I'm not really. I follow my feeling, But when I feel the guy want to pay this for that, but that he want to spoil me because he needs something. But if I met with someone and then I believe
you don't need to do anything.
My feeling that if I like someone, I feel good with someone, and I'm not confused, and no doubt about it,
But how long does it take you? If you meet a guy tomorrow, say, how long does it take you to sort of get in your head that this feels right or it's not feeling good? I mean, how long would it normally take you? A day, a week, 2 weeks? Well, I mean, I don't know. How long does it normally take these things?
Just depend
who it is.
Who it is? Yeah, yeah.
Is there any time you girls that you've been out with somebody or whatever, you've met somebody, and within a few minutes you know that it's wrong?
Never happened to me.
No? Yeah. Well, you're special, aren't you?
When you feel good, then you feel good. How long?
Yeah, I mean, when you meet someone that is connect, we call like matching.
Yes.
Or click.
Click.
Oh, that's a fashion word. It's click.
Well, what's the new word then? If click's old fashioned, what's the new word?
Really?
Connect.
Connect. When you meet someone, connect.
Is that a new word, Bobby?
Connect is good. I like that.
Is that is the old word click then?
When you
click when you click with somebody.
Is that still that's still in force, isn't
That's
it?
perfect English, Opal.
Perfect English.
Thank you.
It's okay.
I mean, when that happen, sometimes it's no word. You can't. I mean, I have no expect at all because it's
expectations.
Expectations.
Yeah. We're gonna be learning Thai in a bit, by the way. Go on.
Then it's just gone. Only that you want the quality time, spend time without expect anything from him. And for me, it will be zero. But what I want, his time with me. I want him with me.
Do you girls, do you expect to be made to feel special? Is that expected? Do you expect that every time, or do you just take it as it comes first?
For me, when we be with a partner or be with our man, I want to be only number one. It have to be only number one. It's just all the detail, everything, because he is my number one.
Would you agree with that, Sue? Would you agree?
Don't even that. Yes. Because when we love the man, if we love and everything is
listen. I don't want the personal life of it. I'm just trying to find out in general. What about jealousy? Jealousy. What about, for example, if I'm together with a lady and I'm together with her for 6 months, a year, or whatever, then suddenly jealousy starts to creep into the relationship. Let's just say, as a man, I start to get jealous about you. So I'm together with you. We've been going out together for a year. Then suddenly I start to get jealous about you and think, where are you going? What are you doing?
Who that's happened a lot.
Well, yeah, but how? So okay, so how do you deal with that? I mean, how would you guys deal with that?
Special. I put about my personality first. I will be me always. It's never change. Then whoever with me is have to not about 50-50, but it's a trust and everything have to be more than 80% or 90. That's what I want, because I will keep exactly the same amount.
But if we started out like that, Opal, I met you and you meet me and we were all together and we're all in love and happy, and we're together, then suddenly after 12 months or so, I start to get jealous of you and thinking, where are you going? What are you doing? Who are you seeing? How would you girls deal with that?
First, I want
if it was me, the man.
First, if I have doubt about that, I want to see how you behave, or you be changing. Or you have something is different from before, and that is something. Then it's the same. How can I say it? You can't guess or think of something is over on a problem or something, because people create problem when they don't happy with themselves, or they have a secret with themselves, and then they worry about the partner of somebody who do exactly the same. This sometimes it can happen with the jealousy.
So the jealousy starts off at one side, and then the lady starts to get jealous as well, and then of course the two fight, and then of course it's end games.
And also in the relationship, it's a happen. Man is have a promotion.
A man has a promotion.
Always.
What's the promotion, Bobby? I'm intrigued.
The promotion?
Promotion. What's a promotion?
Can you describe that a little better?
Come on, tell us what the promotion is this week. Buy one, get two.
We call like a promotion on the. You have a for 2-3 months. Some people have a promotion like a 1 year.
Oh, you mean?
You know what I mean?
She means probation, like a
Probation.
probation period.
Yes.
Not a promotion. Promotion's buy one get one free.
Yeah, I think like that.
Then forgive me.
Promotion. I like that. Yeah, I like it. You can get me back later when we learn some Thai.
Just make the English more simple.
So so you meet a man and then you put him on probation in your head for like 3 or 6 months or a year. Are you thinking that all the time? Are you girls picking up on
why
what
you use the
man's doing?
word you?
Well, I can say us. I can say all of us. We. Sue, I look at you. I mean, do you forget her?
Look at me.
Forget her. I don't want to look at her anymore. If you get a man and you're together
Come
with
on, come back to me.
if you're together with a man, though, do you look for certain things? Because I can remember when I first came to Patio and I met a girl, and I was together with this girl, and I was with her for about 3 months. And I walked in the bedroom one day. I'd been out, and I walked back in the room, and she's on the floor on her hands and knees. Yeah, and I'm saying, "What are you doing?" She says, "Looking for hair." Looking for ladies' hair.
Oh,
and I went, I said, what are you on about? Hair? What's the hair got to do with it? Well, I think you've had a lady in the room and I'm looking for hair. And I found 2 already. I went, no lady's been in here. What are you on about? Yeah, but there's 2 hairs in there. And it took me 3 days to work out that it was the cleaner. Huh? I mean, how do you? I had 3 days of arguing with this girl. I've not
careful with the maid. I know.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, but I mean,
she's young. The cleaner.
I didn't do the cleaner.
Yeah.
I wasn't together with the cleaner. The cleaner was just cleaning the room, and some of her hair came out in the room.
But how the hair fall down?
The cleaner.
How the hair fall down?
I don't know. She maybe scratched her head or caught it on the pillow.
Because you don't know that's a problem.
Yeah.
You have to know how the hair fall down on the floor.
As if I'm going to do that. I'm going to ring. Excuse me. My wife says she wants to kick me out because she's found your hair on the floor. How did it fall out, please? I think my promotion would be over.
Because she cleaned the house, she's not supposed to leave her hair because she's cleaning.
I know, but she didn't.
See, this is the point. There's a man never think what the woman thinking.
What's the signs you look for? If you're together, Sue, if you're together with her, because, she's talking now, she's off now. But I told you, it took her about 8 minutes to get started, that's it, she's off. It's like a racing car. If you're with a man and you get a bit suspicious, do you look for signs? Mm-hmm. Do you look for things that make you think that he's seen another woman or he's been with another woman? What do you do? Is there anything that you sort of look for?
I cannot tell that because I never do like that, If I be with someone that I believe that easy and simple, that what I don't like and I don't do with him,
Do you think ladies do that? Do you think?
Come on, we a lady.
Yeah, come on. I want to know. Do you think ladies look for those kind of things?
I don't think so, but I'm easy,
Don't say easy on this show.
So don't say that.
Don't say that.
Take it back.
Don't say you're easy on this show because she'll bring in the promotion again.
No, not easy like that way. Easy to talk, easy to make it.
Easy going.
Easy going.
Yeah.
Easy going.
What you have in your mind?
No, I'm just going to. I know from talking to ladies in the past that, and when you get down and you
how
sit,
many ladies you have in the past?
I'm not talking. It's not my show today. It's your show.
It's a helicopter.
I know from talking to ladies in the past and just sit with them talking and having a drink and a coffee and you get to know them and that they do things. They look for hair in the room. They smell the clothes. They do smell your shirts. Yeah,
99.9%.
And they check your wallet for receipts to see if you've been to any restaurants. And if it says dinner for 2 on the receipt, that's it.
Sometimes they smell on your t-shirt.
Yeah,
different smell.
Yeah. I always taught myself when I was single, and I was seeing a couple of girls when I was single. Yeah, I was always taught to buy a shirt and then buy another shirt the same. Yeah, so you can go out, enjoy yourself, put that shirt in the car, get the new one out that's exactly the same, put the new aftershave on, and walk back in the house and say, "I'm home." Does that not happen? Don't you think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you know. Look at those eyes.
How do I know?
You know.
Why my eye?
What's one of the best things that somebody's ever done for you? And I don't mean like in that way, but like what's the best thing you've ever been treated to that you've really thoroughly enjoyed? You've really liked it. Is there anything that stands out?
You mean what is special?
That somebody's done for you and you never knew about it.
First time that I never forget that small thing. You know, I flirt with one man with motorbike.
You flirt with
You
him?
flirt with him? That's what you just said. You just said you flirt with a
Say
man.
in your
with-
English.
Lo-
So English.
What that?
What is it? What are you trying to say? You met.
Yeah, I met.
Okay, because flirting is back to the promotion. You know that, don't you? Okay, so you met this guy on a motorbike.
Yeah, we're not on date or something like that. You
Okay.
just on the motorbike, but in Thailand it's so hot, you know. And then motorbike on very hot on the seat.
Yeah.
And then he sit behind, and then he make on the seat it's warm for me, you know. And then I feel it's never forgot this.
So he sat at the back of you on the motorbike, and you went, oh.
Yeah.
It's those little things that people do that make a huge difference.
Yes.
Little things.
Correct.
Yeah.
Bobby.
It is.
Yeah,
That's
and
why I say
feel
that
he-
many men they
he
don't
care,
sensitive.
you know.
I always try and do the little things for my wife. If the dress is $9.99, I always contribute the 99. What's something that somebody special has done for you, Opal? Something nice. Like, I mean, and I get where you're coming from. The small things, the nice things. Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand where you come from, and I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Actually, what about something that somebody's done for you that's really nice and it stood out for you over all of your years? You don't have to say who it was. Just the what
I
it
don't
was.
have the name anyway.
Yeah. Oh dear, here we go. What was it though? Come on, tell me. What was something nice that somebody done for you?
I will not a big difference from Sue because sometimes man always thinks something like a woman can get things or surprising or expensive thing or whatever impress her, but men forget the small detail. We care a little detail, you know, like when for me the impress like when I remember we go out and have a rain, you know, very heavy rain. It's only one thing: you take out the jacket, a cover. You know, on top of my head.
Sure.
Even I don't mind to get wet, but that is the part of how can I say like the memory or emotion.
Sensitivity.
You don't
Caring.
need that complicated word.
Care. Okay, sorry. I try to
Caring.
keep it easy. I try to keep it easy for you. Okay, we won't say sensitivity because that's a complicated word. He brought out the umbrella.
For me, he accept to get wet, you know, when
Yeah.
cover, but it's also will be underarm, you know, like something it also keep when rain it cold and a little bit. For us, it doesn't care about getting wet or something, but it's that action, you know, and that thing that he care, it will be always forever stay with us, and we never forget it. We don't care about expensive dress, perfume, or whatever that, but men think we care.
Do you know, as a man, I'm going to say this, and I've listened to what you ladies have just said, and I totally agree with you. Okay, okay. As a man, the one thing that I do, and I mean, I've been married quite a long time now. I mean, and the one thing that I find that my wife does for me, and it's not buy clothes or do this or do that, it's when I'm sick. And she sits at the side of me, holding my hand, and she's doing my head and taking care of me, and holding my hand and doing the sweat and making sure I've got water and all that. That costs nothing.
Yeah.
That costs zero. That's not the price of a house. That's not the price of a car. That's not the price of going shopping. That's just the price of love.
Yeah.
Yes, sure.
And that's what I like.
Yes.
And I agree with totally what you two are saying. I'm sure that Bobby does as well, yeah?
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we going to take a break? We got something coming up, haven't we?
Yeah, we're going to talk about fashion and modeling, and
Yeah.
I think you're going to do a costume change. Yeah?
Oh, costume
And
change.
you want to ask?
How are we doing for time? Are we about there? Are we?
You make sure
We're
everyone's.
halfway.
Yeah. Do you want to go for the 30-minute thing, and we'll press it and let
But
them
I
go
don't
do their
finish
thing?
about the man.
Huh?
Are you finished
I
about the
thought you were
man?
going to. I thought you were going to do it on the 30 minutes. Is that right? No.
Yeah, we're 28 minutes.
Oh,
into the
28
show.
minutes. Okay, we've got 2 minutes of men left.
Thank
Too
you.
bit too fast.
Jana,
Is that right? 2 minutes.
Sue, you have a special friend that's been making really nice comments here. Suwani, your friend Suwani.
Sawani.
Suwani,
Yes.
yes, our boxing
best
friend.
She
friend.
mentioned she tries so hard to help me to lose my fat, but I always love to run.
Yes, sure.
Is that what's her name? Sawani.
And then,
Suwani,
yes,
yeah.
and Suwani said, "Run away from Sue."
That's a song. That's a song. That's a song.
It could be a great song. That could
Yeah.
be a
That,
hit.
that could be a hit. But we like Sawani. Hello, how are you?
Suwani's out there. Thank you, Suwani, for tuning in.
Sawani Cab Sawani, is that right?
สวัสดีจ้าจ้าขอบคุณค่ะ
Okay, can we
What
just
do you
get,
like?
can we just get this right as well? Why are we just saying that for a second? Tell me why we say Sawani Cab and you say Sawani Ja. Is that right?
สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ
Is that what does the man you say ka and we say cab?
No, you are a man. You say
Yes,
club.
Club.
I am already. I say ka.
Ka. Okay, so but they both mean the same thing. Yes.
Mean the same thing, but in Thailand we separate the. I don't have the English word. You know, like for man and
promotion.
woman.
Now, there's something else that I just want to clear up before we go into the break, and that is in Thailand, of course, when you say Swati Kap, Swati Kap, if you're saying it to somebody that's older, you say P, yeah? Is that right?
Yes.
P.
Yes.
Yeah, that's because somebody's older than you.
Respect, yeah. For the
That's respect. Yeah?
Respect, yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, somebody asked me about that the other day, and I said, yeah, that's what it is. I wanted to clear that because I told him I'd say it on the show today. So we've done that. Are we okay?
We're good.
We're good. Okay, we're going to go into a little bit of a break, okay? And these girls are going to...
Talking Heads podcast live from Pattaya, Thailand with your host, Dave D. Join us weekdays. Check out all the latest updates on talkingheads-podcast.com.
And welcome back to Pattaya and welcome to the studio. Today we have Su in the studio and we have Opal in the studio and we have Bobby at Mission Control at the end. Welcome back, guys.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Sawadee Kap.
Swaddy cap. We were speaking before the break, of course, about the men, and we were saying all those lovely things. But talking of lovelies, look at these girls, Bobby. Wow. Talk about quick change.
We are blessed.
We are blessed.
Fashion show, no?
We should have smell-o-vision as well, because it just smells so nice in here now with all the perfume and ladies in the studio. It's just not what we used to, is it, Bobby?
Woman is a flower.
True. That's true.
Yeah, it's been smelling like a gym in here with all the guys.
Spelling? You've been listening to her too many times.
I need to brush up on my tie for sure.
We do, yeah. True. Okay, let's go. If we could, Sue, if we could just start with Opal at the moment.
Okay.
Now, in the past, me and Opal have been to fashion shows, as you know. Yes. We went to Bangkok. We've done lots and lots of things over the years in the way of fashion and modeling, and we'll talk about the dress side of it at the moment. You're known for making your dresses. Still doing it, I believe, yes?
It's always, yes.
Yes, and how's it going?
I don't want to blame COVID, but yes. Let's make everything going down. It, not only down, it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's. When I spoke to you before about your inspiration, and she makes some nice dresses. Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful dresses. You were in Bangkok, wasn't you? When
Yes,
I
I was
went there
in
with
a
her.
fashion
to
show.
the show. I mean, that was really cool, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That show. I mean, we enjoyed it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a small fashion show, but it was really new design, and also, thank you, the Kanya Pai, another friend, that's explore about that's fashion show with the new. Yes, beautiful.
But now, of course, with COVID that's happening now, and everybody's on sort of lockdown, and they're in their houses and not doing too much, and of course, there's no real shows on that's happening at this time, is there? So, I mean, what about you're doing? I know you're doing your dress side of it, and you're making your dresses, but you're also you girls are doing the modelling side, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's right.
I did.
So, where is that going? I mean, do you want one of you tell me what you're doing and what you're getting up to?
For me, I would start the model, when I was only 17. Yeah, when I was 17 years old. But that is only for the city, because I come from Ayutthaya. And everyone know it, the ancient city, they promote a lot. And at that time, I was the one that gets select for the be Ayutthaya woman, because first, of course, is tall skin. Also, my skin is honey skin. That's what they say. It's also at that time they promote the city, and then continue from there. And but only everyone, if they know me, they see that. A few years later, I mean the 3 year start now, it's a little bit sexy, because everything changed. And also, I want to say is sexy. People can have a negative or whatever or.
You're always gonna have positive and negative, right?
Yeah.
It's the thing. It's human nature. Be it a woman or a man, be it a woman or a man that's looking at you and they see your picture and you've got a nice, sexy picture. You're not naked. You've got something on and it looks nice. And in my eyes, it looks a lot better.
Yeah.
But you've always got these people that go, take everything off. Come on.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I always tell me if I'm wrong here. I always think if the lady has got something on, it's more prerogative. Is that right? Prerogative. We're all having word problems today, aren't we? I think that I think that it looks great, and I mean, you are at that stage now, aren't you?
Yeah.
I mean, you are doing some sexy pictures that look really, really nice. Yeah, classical pictures that I think suit you.
For me, everyone different, different sexy, depend what you style or. I don't have the words in my head right now, but women have their own personality, to show about how they look sexy.
Sure.
And everyone have their own unique.
Absolutely.
But for me, it's no limit. Every girl can do whatever they feel confident with their body, with themselves. Even another people maybe might not agree with. Like too much, you're too nude, too that, too this. People always complain something anyway.
Yeah, sure.
But the most important for me, we are women, we are female. What do you want?
Exactly. I mean, you haven't. So you haven't done too much modeling before, no?
The model.
Yeah, the model like you're doing now with Opal.
No. I said when I met with Opal, and then before I don't believe that I can be a model, you know. And first time when I met with Opal, and then Opal tell me you can do, you know, and then I find out that I can do it, and then
Everyone can.
This is what we spoke about the other day, isn't it, Bobby? Where people don't, it's not their self confidence.
Self-confidence.
You know,
Yeah.
they I mean, Bobby will tell you. I mean, it's right though, isn't it?
Yeah, and Opal, I've known you for 12 years. You really help a lot of people out with confidence.
Thank you, Bobby.
Yeah, you're an amazing force in this community.
Thank you.
There you go. I mean, and like Sue. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, the problem is this, right? And this is what man and ladies. I mean, especially ladies. You know, nobody likes themselves.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if more. Let's go with the lady side of it. I've met over the years some beautiful girls. Over the years, over my travels, I've met beautiful girls, and you know what? They want to change the way they look.
Yeah.
And I can't get it. I just do not understand it. And they go, oh, well, I've got to go and tuck my ears back or do my nose, or I've got to get bigger breasts, or I've got to put, you know, half a cow in my arse to make it look bigger to get into fashion. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You were born beautiful. Why change everything? And that is the problem. You're a beautiful girl, yeah?
Thank
but
you.
the problem is, because you haven't got the self-confidence, because you do what you do and you look in the mirror and you see yourself every day.
Yeah.
You see yourself every day, the same as all of us do. We just think, it's me. You know, I'm not beautiful, or I don't look. Or you look at, and especially with ladies, they look at other ladies.
Yes, compare.
A lot, and you compare yourself to them, which is completely wrong.
Yeah.
Comparing yourself to other girls
Yes.
and women in the world
Yes.
is totally
Yeah.
wrong. You
Yeah.
are unique.
Yeah.
You are unique, all of us,
Yeah.
especially you girls. You're unique in the way you look. So the self-confidence that you're lacking is what you bring out, Opal, yes?
Sure, because I make the dress, and I love the body, you know, every body shape, you know. And for me, it's to bring the woman to be self-confident is very difficult, very difficult job. And when I making dress, I want to make for everyone, not just a skinny girl, not just a model or this and that. Everyone is model themselves. Everyone.
Everybody, yeah,
Everybody.
absolutely.
And every woman, it doesn't matter you a little bit big size, small size. Every size is beautiful on their own. Depend how they bring their personality as a beautiful, you know, like.
The problem that I see with the girls that want to change themselves is this: they're like I said, they're a girl and they're unique and they are their own personality.
Yeah.
They're their own person. Yeah. As soon as they start to look at these magazines and other girls,
yes.
and they want to be the same as them, they want to have blonde hair, they want to have big boobs, they want to have this nose. Like I said, then they're only putting themselves in the same box as that girl. So then they don't become unique.
Yeah.
They become a copy.
Yes,
Which,
copy.
yeah?
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
Yes, because you see that in Korea, you know, I think a few years ago, if I remember, the judge cannot make they have a Miss Korea. Impossible, because they do surgery. They all look the same.
All look the same.
Yes.
I mean, look at the
Very
the
funny.
K-pop now. You
Yes.
look at the K-pop now. I mean, all the guys try and look the same, except for the different color hair. They're all the same, and all the girls
And also,
are the same.
many many women, they take the wrong idea that they want to please a man because they feel like the man like big boob, they like the man like this and this. Forget about that.
Oh, Japan is like the clone factory, isn't it?
Forget about that. A man, they want a woman when they know that woman is very confident, very independent, you know, and also, of course, with the brand, be smart.
Do you think?
That's very charming.
Do you think? I mean, being a girl, do you think, knowing girls as well, that everybody wants a pair of big boobs? Do you think that they do, or do you think they just do it because other people have done
Fashion is not everyone, really.
it? Yeah, but why is it a fashion?
For me,
Is it a fashion
you
too?
know, the women have the implant or whatever they change to be big boob because many women also get cancer.
Yes, I'm with that one. I agree with that one,
You know,
totally.
That's
But
how become.
I agree with that, and I understand where people are coming from. If they've got that, they've had the cancer, and they have to have them. That's fine. But when you go over to the girls, and say to them, why do you want big boobs? Oh, it's the fashion.
Yes,
I mean, I don't get that. No, so, am I
because
wrong?
they believe if they have it, they're beautiful, but they forget about the faith.
I don't know when
do you think? Have you had yours done? No.
what can I say? When have bigger boobs,
Yeah.
and then when you wear dress on, you know, you feel more confident.
Yeah, this is about
That's
talking
confident.
about
That's
confident.
that's confident.
Yeah.
Confidence that girls have small boobs
Yeah.
and they get big boobs, and when they put a dress on,
Yeah.
they look better. I understand that
Yeah.
confidence, but I don't get the fashion bit. I don't get because she's had them done, I've had them done. I mean, how many people here, in this land follow each other because they've had the nose done?
Yeah.
Why?
They should tell, because I have a few friends that did that. From my experience, when I know the problem, they beautiful, they have a big nose or whatever. They want to have like a European or foreign nose. That's what they said. But for me, it's the cultural problem that you cannot kiss your partner. I mean, why you want that? When you have a fever, when you're sick,
Yeah.
it's very difficult
Yeah.
because it's not your nature.
Yeah.
For me, why they think when they have a long sharp nose like a European or foreigner, and then they feel like it's beautiful. Why? Many times I make a question. What about your nature? Or what about if I be the mother or the father? I would be very angry because when I make my baby, I feel like you don't like me at all.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's shame a lot.
yeah, I mean, having all those things done and then walking into your mum or your dad and saying hello, and they go, "Who are you?"
Because of fashion,
Fashion, but why? Fashion.
Oh, how can I say it? The same like when we like somebody like that, dress like, I want to have it. It's exactly the same things. When the beautiful, no, I want to have that. How can I have? Everyone need it. Want it.
Bobby, what do men do that like that in that kind of extreme? That's the fashion. I know that they have tummy tucks and that, but I mean, what would a man have?
What's a man want, Bobby?
Yeah, what's a man want? That's
What
the
man?
fashion.
Well, I think girls like the way men smile. If a man has a nice smile, they go for that.
There we go. Let's all smile because Bobby says it's the fashion.
Don't you think?
Yes.
I do. And I mean,
Smiles go a long way.
Bobby, I know Bobby for a long, long time. He's a very gentleman and very sweet, It's
Pakwan. Pakwan.
True. Yes, I feel
is he
like
paying you to say this?
don't do that.
Don't do that. No,
No.
but yes, he is. He's a very nice man, isn't he?
And Bobby is like a sensitive man in the world. He cares lots of detail. I'm not sure about come from musician. It's not the same thing, but I think it's about how he. Stop smiling.
I'm listening to you. Go
I
on, go.
see that.
I'm listening. Go on. Yeah, and he's what? Sorry.
It's something that he like. How can I say? All women will feel like. First, he have a very, very sweet smile, of course. Come on, Bobby is handsome. He's very tall.
He's very tall and handsome, isn't he? You must admit.
Of course, a good body. What do you need more? And it's.
I'm glad you invited Opal on the show.
I know, mate. I
really
can't believe
appreciate
it. The
that.
ratings
I
have
think-
just gone through the roof.
I think we need to have her back next week, and Sue too.
He's my big.
I
brother.
wonder why.
No,
So,
yeah.
I mean, I know these two. Are going at it, and they're all complimenting each other, just to make me feel better. Am I okay? Do I look okay?
I think now you're getting jealous, yeah?
Yeah. This is jealousy. We go back about the jealousy.
Yeah.
Is
Now,
my-
now you can find this word.
Is my smile okay? Is my body okay? I mean,
David, you're a
Your boob
stud.
is
We
too
all know
big.
you're a stud.
a stud.
Stud.
Am I okay? Sue,
As a
please?
your sister,
Just say yes.
your boob too big.
Hey,
A big boob.
there's nothing wrong with my boobs. It's fashion. Now, when we take it over, let's just take it because you like all your. I mean, I don't know. Do you do motorbiking as well? Do you do the crossing, the motorbikes?
Yes.
You do as well.
Yeah.
Is that from your side? Yeah.
She's my side, my right side.
She's your right side. So
Yes.
you
You
go.
guys were playing in the mud yesterday, right?
Yeah,
On the motocross?
ATV. Yeah,
Mud wrestling?
ATV yesterday.
Playing in the mud on the motocross.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, with bikes. I
Yeah.
thought you meant.
Yeah.
I thought you meant mud wrestling. Then just about to tune in. Oh, so you go on the trail on bikes, yeah?
Yeah.
How is
Yeah.
it? How is it, girls?
You want?
I'm dirty every day.
We are dirty girl every day, every time,
I'm trying to keep this show clean, and you've just taken it dirty.
and it's all pain, But we love the pain anyway because this pain is fun. Yeah, it's very good. I have to thank you, Jail, from Enduro Man. Thank you for
Giles?
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
He's your friend, no?
Yeah, he's good. I mean, he's got a great
He's
thing
good to
going on.
torture a woman, He don't feed us.
He's got a new cafe now, hasn't
Make
he?
sure he not watch this.
He's got a new
show.
cafe though. He's got a new
Yeah,
cafe.
yeah.
Well, that's it.
It's
You tap him up
beautiful.
for some food, but next time you
Yeah.
go over, make sure he feeds you the right food.
Go.
But you've just said it live on air that he doesn't feed
Yeah,
you. You know
he
that, don't you?
very, very good. Very like everything we have to do on time, and also like adventure. Oh, we loved it very much, and everything's so fun because
Is this on 2 wheels, by the way?
we did ATV is 4
Okay.
wheel,
Okay.
and it's about like when you make the film or do the video. It's different when you go for the trip because on the trip when you do one and then you're gone.
Yeah,
you know
sure.
you have to keep going. But to do video, sometimes you need 10 times be dirty,
Yeah, sure,
10
sure.
times.
Do it again, do it again, do it
You
again.
fail again
Yeah,
and again.
yeah.
Like a pain and a pain and a pain. Yeah, but so fun. And the teamwork, wow, very good. And a video guy and a photographer.
On a daily basis, Sue.
Yeah.
On a daily basis, what's your diet?
About my diet,
When you get up in the morning, what do you first do, and what do you eat and drink? You personally, at the moment.
almost I drink water, but I think lot of water is good, help your diet too.
And food-wise,
Food, yeah, but I take care about carbohydrate. That's it. Normally Thai people they eat rice a lot.
Bread.
This is the problem.
Sweet bread.
oh, you agree with that?
Turns
yeah?
into
Yes.
sugar in the body because it's a carbohydrate.
Yeah, carbohydrate change to be sugar. Yeah, and then people when want to diet and they think, take fruit, but they forget that fruit that have sugar too.
So, what kind of food? What do you eat? What kind of food do you eat?
Yeah, almost I eat meat, chicken, egg, and I not like oil,
But no pork and beef. No pork and beef.
No pork and beef.
Okay.
And pork have a lot of fat, But sometimes your body need good fat too, But you have to take care a little bit.
So basically, boiled chicken. Is that right? Are we going for that? You boil the chicken.
Chicken. I make fry, I make barbecue, something
Barbecue.
like that, and something not make.
And how many times?
oil.
How many times a day do you eat? Because I know that the Thais that I know, they eat about 10 times a day. I mean, what
I eat a lot. You can ask Opal when.
Hang on, why do you keep blaming her for? Why do you blame her for everything? I understand why you're blaming her for everything.
I eat a lot because I eat good calorie, but I can eat much.
She's a gym person, yeah.
Do you do much training in one day then? Yeah. How many? Do you an hour a day or what for training?
Almost not about 1 hour
Yeah.
each day. Yeah,
But you're hitting
just
it
train
hard.
muscle.
That's a hard 1 hour.
Yeah, just muscle step by step. That's it.
So just pretty easy. Are you still doing any other sort of like exercise, Opal?
Yes. But I'm very quite a little different from Sue. I'm not a gym person, and also I not really eat like her. Yeah, but lucky that I have her because when we together, or she's always warning me or like stopping me to put thing in my mouth. Then because it's girls, that's the problem about many girls never succeed about diet or taking care of their body. For me, I always love to taking care of my body shape, very much because my job as a model is very important. But the model is people think that have to be skinny. No. The model, you have to be strong, healthy, because that's you be a model for somebody to be like idol or something inspire. Something. For me, I don't like only skinny and bone, but also a lot of a sport that I like a boxing. Like kicking. I very
good at kicking.
Yeah.
We know you're good at kicking. I've still got the bruise.
I like leg, because for me,
You like leg?
Yeah, because wearing dress with a long leg, nice and thin, and also it's very important to connect to my business as a dress. Like a designer. Everything I make, I have to put it on and see how I bring it out. Like all the dress, so everything and look nice and sharp. I think like why not? And the most important is women forget. For the man, we go back to the man. I have a man left half. a little bit half. Many women, after they get comfortable or get comfort with relationship, they forget to taking care of themselves, how to make themselves look sexy.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's where I was.
That's a promotion.
That's that's where I was going to lead. That's where I was going to lead into. I mean, when a man meets a girl who's been taking care of herself and she looks nice and fantastic and that, and down the relationship, be it a year or 2 years, do you think that the lady doesn't start to care as much as they did when they first met?
Are you making question to me, or you talk with Su?
I'm asking you both.
Okay.
The question is aimed at you both. Sue, you want to say that?
The answer first.
About the relationship.
Yeah. Do you think that the lady starts not to care so much after a while, or do you think they still care all the time?
Almost, I think the lady thinks if she married and she have already boyfriend and she think, oh, I married already, I already have husband, why I do the care? Then she think not have to, when they stay
Not
together
important.
long time, but they forget on the first day that he met you, that he in love with you on the first day, and then you don't take care yourself and you change, and then the relationship together same like if people like you looking good and then you take care yourself and then feel good and then they together a long time same like you have to take care go small things same like tree when you grow up the tree you have to put water you have to keep.
How did we get from a woman to a tree?
Because we are flowers.
The garden of life.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it. I mean,
You can't live without that.
You have to take care.
I did that on purpose, by the way.
we have to water, we have to give it sun, we have to give it care, we have to pull weeds sometimes.
Yeah, same like you.
I've got a few weeds.
And you take it out
And then
later.
when people they together for long time and they say everything is normal and then they not take care anymore about small thing, same like little water.
It's about self-love, loving yourself.
Not just don't care and whatever.
And when the man
he with me and she
look
with
at
me
somebody,
already,
or woman get jealous.
That's what we was talking about earlier. What about that? When if you're with somebody and they look at somebody
But
else.
you stop the story because I said to you,
sorry.
it's not finished about the man
Oh,
yet.
here we go. Told you, didn't I? She's taking over now. 8 minutes into the show, she didn't want to know. Now she's taking over. We'll see you Saturday. Go on, say it. Come on, let's do it.
It's still connect to my passion or my business is about the dresses, because talk about my past. I didn't care about to be sexy or something. Only work, full-time work, and sometimes forget myself.
Yourself, yeah.
I wear comfort. I don't care anything because you think that somebody love you, they will not change. But we forget we change. We're not the same the first day he met. He's not the same first day that how he met us, like met me. And then after that, it becomes selfish because you don't think about your partner.
But don't you think that like how can I put this? Don't you think that men and women when they first meet is like a roller coaster ride, and that is that you meet the girl, you're all excited, you meet the man, you're all excited, and it's all up there and it's going fine, it's going great, blah, 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 and it's so exciting, and you love each other and you do everything you want to do together, and it's brilliant. And then suddenly,
but how many people they understand the love?
You get to the top, but there's a definition of love.
There are people use the word, but they forget the love. It comes with the sex.
There's a difference. There's a difference when you say "I love you," and there's a difference to be in love. There's a big difference. It's very easy to say "I love you." It's very hard and takes a lot of dedication to be in love.
I know,
and stay in love.
I know what you mean when you met each other first time, and then I love you because you look good.
You didn't say that to me.
No, I mean when you say somebody.
Don't look at him when you say that.
Don't only because we're on the show. Don't say that. You didn't say that at all. You went. You look old. Who are you?
Okay, you looking good. I'm looking good, and then we like each other. And then I love you. You feel fine, everything, But in love, that's what you mean.
That's different.
That you have to be together, and in time when you difficult time
and pull weeds together.
Yeah, sure.
And then bad time and not really good time, same like COVID, and then you be together. This mean in love.
It's very easy on the first or second or whatever. It's very easy for a man to say and a lady to say, "I love you." Everybody can say that. We can all say that.
Fashion word.
It's a fashion word, but it takes time. It takes time, like we go back to the tree, growing of the tree, watering the tree, to be in love. That's totally different.
Yeah.
Being in love and I love you are totally two different things.
Yeah.
Will you agree with that?
Yeah,
I agree.
I'm agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, when you can feel be in love when you difficult time, but it's everything fine, everything comfortable, and then not really in love. But when you in a bad time, but you still love each other, that is love.
She's doing. I tell you what, she's doing well for a quiet girl, isn't she?
Beautiful.
Hey, that's brilliant. We love you.
I don't understand any.
She just told us that she loves us. She says she loves us.
So you could help a lot of people in this community with that point of view, and also your health, your exercise. I think you have a path for yourself of helping people and also giving them inspiration with good thoughts and exercise. Wouldn't you say?
I would say that he knows what he's talking about. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he does. He's connected. I'm disconnected. I'm all over the place. I'm like a jack in the box. How can you say? I'm like the racehorse, yeah, and he's like the reins, yeah. Can you understand that? It's like I go whoa, and he goes whoa. True, isn't it, Bobby?
We make a good team.
We make a good team. We do try.
Yeah.
I love him. I'm not in love with him. I love him.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
I love him too.
I'm not in love with you because I've not watered you yet.
Let's pull some weeds and maybe that can change.
I've not watered you yet. We've all been there, and it takes time to be in love with somebody, and it takes dedication. I mean, my mum and dad, God rest my dad. Okay, I believe I'm going to say this right. Were married for just short of 60 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they were together and courting before that. Wow. So my mum, I believe, has only been with and known my dad.
Wow.
Which I find totally amazing. Yeah. And that does not...
That's a soul connection. That's deep.
It doesn't happen today. Right, today's society is not wired. They're not the same as the old days that they used to be. I mean, in England, for example, you'd meet somebody, you'd take them out, you'd take care of them, you treated them like princesses, and you made a relationship, and that relationship lasted for years and years and years and years. Sadly, over the years and years and years, going into new societies and into the way we think today, and because of social media and things like that, relationships don't last that long, even marriages,
too
because
much option.
Yeah, exactly. There's too many options. There's too many temptations,
and people getting weak with see things like it's like a weakness, like people have so much weak because they feel like that is a better option, this better option, like in the head they don't strong in what they want anymore. They feel like one that, one did, they can change, and then become like I don't want to say a selfish, but people like take another option and they excuse by like I have experience, I have to know a lot of different experience. It's not that way.
One of the biggest killers to any relationship in this world now is this. It's the phone.
Yeah,
it's the phone.
I agree.
It's the biggest killer. It's the biggest killer for relationships because when my mother and father got together, there was nothing like that.
Yeah.
All they did is they wanted to be together. They wanted to do what they would do together, and that was it. There was nothing there. There wasn't my dad sitting watching the TV and then suddenly the phone goes or a message goes or he's not looking at anybody's timeline. It's a killer. The phone is a killer of a lot of things. It does a lot of good things, but it also kills a lot of things.
Yeah. Yes.
Would you not agree with that, Bobby?
I would agree with that 100%.
Yeah. So it's like it is. The phone. We're not going to go there, but the phone is a killer of relationships in my eyes.
We kill ourselves, not the phone. We have to know the self-control because
where's the self-control? Where's the self-control?
Because we have less, because now we don't know. Yeah, we have less control on ourselves because we let everything keep going, and then we forget to look about what the main importance. You can put the phone down, come on, when you need the time for, but depend how much you care the person that you want to spend time with. Sometimes people forget and then excuse like I have to work, I have to look, I have to check.
Just the same, Opal, as eating a lot of food.
But the phone don't have heart.
All smoking is an addiction. Overeating is an addiction. The phone is an addiction. Yeah, it's an addiction. I take your phone
It's
away
actually,
now.
it's an addiction, and it's also turned into an extension of who we are.
Yeah, absolutely.
People just walk around like
Yeah.
this all day, and it's
Yeah.
an extension.
Well, there was a very
And it's becoming one with us, which is scary.
there was a very famous photographer that actually did exactly what Bobby's
Yeah.
just done.
Yeah.
And he, we all do this, when you're taking selfies, and we've all done it. Yeah. And what he did a series of pictures. There was about 30 or 40 pictures where he took the phones away.
It controls your brain.
He took the phones away, but still left the people in the pose of having the phone in their hand. So you've seen all these people with just hands in the air with no phone. It looks so stupid.
Yeah, it
You
looked
know,
like a zombie.
But like Bobby just said, it's an extension. I mean, it's another show. It's a whatever, and like you said, there's a lot of temptation there, and also it does a lot of good things. Now, listen, girls, I want you to come back in the studio again because we're having a good chat, and I want people to write into me, give me some subjects, and we can talk about those subjects if that's okay with you, girls.
Are we finished?
No. We can go as long as you want. I'm just saying I would like you to come back in because I think that today we're only skimming, and I'm sure that we can go on for a long, long time talking about things, but we're just like touching the surface.
Yeah.
If you could change anything in your life, Sue,
Yeah.
if you could change anything,
Yeah.
if I had a magic button here now, here's the remote control,
Yeah.
and I can rewind to any period of time in your life, where would you go to?
If I can change,
Yeah. There you go. There's the magic control.
for me, it's healthy. It's more important. If you're not healthy, you can not earn about the money. Almost the people they work, money. They don't take care of the healthy, and then they have money, and then they stay in the hospital.
Yeah.
They down can use money.
Yeah.
But when you're healthy, you have power to earn the money. But if you have money, you forget about the healthy, and then all your money is gone.
Absolutely true. 100%.
Yes.
Wouldn't you?
And I started already to take care more healthy life.
Yeah, I agree with that. I worked out for a while. I've slacked off a little bit, but the truth is when you walk into a gym and you commit yourself, or even if you're working out not in a gym or by yourself or wherever, it's the mind
Yeah.
that gets clear.
Mindset,
The body looks good and the body's getting stronger, but the mind, the cobwebs in the mind disappear, and you get clear and you get direction, and it's really that's the real magic.
But some people find it very hard to take their mind off
Yeah.
their everyday thing. If you've got a family, if you've got this, if you've got that, and there's so many things happening in that day, you have to, in a way, force yourself.
Yeah.
To make time,
Yeah.
to relax and do the things that you should, and take time out for yourself, because we as people have all our commitments, and some have more commitments than other. I mean, like you do because you do what you do, but I think a lot of people suffer from not taking the time out. They can do it.
And it
they
doesn't
they
really
don't do
require
it.
much time.
No,
it doesn't
no.
require a lot of time. You can carve out a little section of time and get a lot of work done.
Yeah, which
Right, Sue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think just taking that little bit of time out. You understand what you're taking the time out to
Yeah.
relax.
Yes.
Bit of yoga, like we've
Yes.
spoken before. Just simply changing a diet, which I've had to do since I had a stroke. So I don't eat. I've cut down on so many things.
Yeah.
And when I look back at it, I mean, I'm not knocking anybody that smokes.
Yeah.
I smoked for 35 or whatever years it was. But since I've stopped, it's just like everything tastes different.
Your
Everything,
body will get shocked.
yeah, I'm still on the healing process at the moment of getting that out of the system. But I mean, where do you see yourself going, Opal? Where would you like to see yourself? Let me ask you first. Where would you like to see yourself? Let's say in 5 years' time, in a year's time. Where would you like to be, and what would you like to be doing?
I want my body still stay the same. Like be healthy, of course, and look more younger, of course.
We all want that.
Yeah, but from everything possible to make all this, even your hair getting gray, your wrinkle come, but it's look young and fresh. This about your mind positive, everything. For me, it's also difficult. I almost the same. Everyone always excuse like no time, or I'm busy in that. That's all excuse to yourself, but you lie. You have time.
But I think the girl side of it, Sue, is more stressful than the man side of that. I
Yeah.
mean, we don't really care that much about.
Oh, we care.
You know, no, but I'm saying we don't. I mean, okay, the younger generation do, but people like ourselves are a little bit older. You know, we don't. We sort of care, but we don't care. It's not an everyday thing where, like you sat here today, you were doing your hair, you're doing your makeup to look nice, to feel your best.
Because we
I
see
understand that.
ourselves in the mirror.
Yeah.
And it's changed from what we saw ourselves before. And the woman with the mirror, it's like a part of us. And
Yeah,
then
of course.
I want to see the same woman. For me, it's the same from the past. I didn't care much, like that, because I'm busy. And after that, I have to go back with the relationship fail because sometimes I forget my partner and also I forget myself. And after that, I feel like I want to use this body, that what I have now, for forever. But it's not about relationship, not about someone else, or not to spoil one, or not to please somebody. But it's about me. I want this body. I want to use it. How can I make everything like slowing down, like
sure.
get a little bit.
We'd all like that
of
process.
course healthy, everything, because when you get because of the time and the age, it doesn't wait for you. But you can slow it down. Then everything that you want to eat, it's very important for your body. Your body is the same like a machine, exactly the same. Whatever you put it in, it depends. But it works less because you less more, like almost no power when the time keep going, keep go ahead. But then I feel like how to taking care of this body, like my.
You can only do what you can do. I mean,
Yeah.
like Sue says, you can only start to meditate, to do yoga, to do exercise, to eat, change your diet. I mean, I mean, just by changing your diet, am I right in saying it changes your skin, doesn't it?
I change my food, what I eat. Yeah.
It's
Change
after
my
that.
lifestyle.
Yeah, after that you can see the big difference. For me, it's experience for myself. You can see the skin change and your wrinkle a little bit disappear. And after that you feel very fresh. Like you feel more like a power coming back. Like you have more energy. And for me, and the body getting firmer, even you exercise only like 20% or something, because you have a mindset. Like something that you feel like you're taking care of this, and then when you also the meditation, it really the most important for you, for busy day, for whatever you continue that day. You have to have time for meditation when you can be focused, concentrate, and then be like learn how to be patient. That whatever will be on the ahead of you, it's easy to deal with it.
So if you could change one thing now about you, if I said to you could change one thing now about you, what would you change?
If I can change
But
one,
not the food and the diet thing, but the actual you. What would you change?
if I can change
Yes, anything on you. What would you change?
about body or about
Anything.
anything.
Is there
If I can change that, I want to go. I want to go back when I was young and have the same what I'm thinking right now about life.
Yes.
So you could do
good
it right.
answer. Good
Yes.
answer.
So you could do it right,
Yes.
because I've made tons of mistakes, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
if I would have known now, would
Undo it. Yeah.
Do you know if talking to Bobby and yourselves and different people over the last few months and my doctors and all that, if I knew what I know now,
Yeah.
then my life would have been totally different. I probably would have been, a lot healthier and lasting probably a little bit longer. If you could change one thing about you, Opal, what would you change?
I really not much a big difference from Sue, but for me, whatever from the past, I happy with whatever from the past to be Opal now, to be me now. I really, really happy with that. And for me, I want to change, if it's possible, to let my mom know how to taking care of herself as what I'm doing now, because she's my world and I'm her world. My mom is terrible about her health right now, because she never believed something like she let herself let her health is go badly, But if I can change, I want to change my mom mind. Then
Good answer, Bobby. What would you do? You would probably say the same, wouldn't you? You'd probably wind the clock back and be a bit healthier from young.
Well, a lot of us live either in the past or the future, and I'm trying to always to reel that in and to stay here right now, to stay present.
I didn't mean like live in the past or live in the future. What I'm trying to say is, if you could change something today, if I said to you, you could go back in time now and just change something, these girls are saying they would change the way they think about food, diet, health.
Yeah.
I mean, surely, but you've been into that a long time, haven't you?
Yeah, I gave up eating meat early in my life, and I eat a little bit now, but mostly I don't eat meat that much. And I've been on a healthy path, but keeping the body strong and healthy and clear, because what we put in we are what we eat.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a car. If we're driving down the road in a car that has really terrible gasoline or oil, it's not going to run for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, so we got to keep.
Hence.
Yeah, we got to keep it, and we got to keep maintaining it, and it's really hard to do that because most of the food on the planet is either GMO or it's not organic. It's being sprayed, so we have to be really picky with what we eat.
Yeah,
you know?
that's really difficult. That's why it's not easy.
And there's sugar in everything.
Yeah.
I mean, there's sugar in everything, so we really have to look out for that, because by the time you start getting older, that sugar adds up, and the heart doesn't like sugar.
Yeah. Yeah. We said, Darren, we were talking the other day, he said, sort of after 50, didn't he? He says you've got to start taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, he said it just starts to kick in, and people don't realise how unhealthy you become after 50. Everything sort of catches up with you.
Are we in the homeless now?
If I
I
could
think that
change
the
everything.
guy invite us to talk about something sexy, bikini and that and this, like
No,
things that is like wow. Now you talk about healthy.
It's just one of the things.
Age, so sensitive, how much a woman sensitive about how old are you?
Do you think I should not talk? No, I've never asked you how old you are. I would never. In fact, that's totally rude to ask a lady how old she is.
Because you already know.
No, but one of the
Let's keep it a mystery.
Yeah, one of the things. We keep it a mystery. But one thing as a man that I learned from my dad was never ask a lady her age. That's what she said.
Now, to be honest, I don't sensitive, of course, because when we get older, we try to forget it.
I mean, I only found out last week my wife's 65.
Oh, that's not true. I say, boo, come on.
I mean, where's this modelling going? I mean, you've got some things coming up. What are you going to be doing? Sexier? Is it going to get sexier? Are you going to get raunchier? What are we going to see?
Everyone say why every girl like to be sexy, But why you want to be with a sexy girl? Sometimes I feel like, man, come on, answer me. Now everyone's sexy, take off their clothes, and you take off almost every day, no?
Yeah, but isn't
sexy girls are high maintenance?
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
They are. I used to say, if you start going outside with a Ferrari, everybody wants to drive it.
That's why you want to be
exactly
true, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's why you want to be a girl in Nick life, right, David?
Oh, if I come back as a girl, mate, I'm coming back as a Dodge van. I'm not coming back as a Ferrari. I'm just coming back as a normal car.
Because it's like a man and a girl we made for each other, and then for me.
Well, that's not necessary. Today there's gender equality. If a man wants to be with a man or a girl wants to be with a girl or whatever mix they are.
Anyway,
to me, it doesn't
one
matter.
side have to be soft.
Huh? Well, that's different. That's different. One of the party in the relationship has to be soft. Yeah, has to be the softer one,
Play
and the other
soft,
one.
play strong.
Yeah, and the other one
Now
has
they
to be the
both
stronger.
action.
But what happens? What happens if you get the clash where they're both the same?
Or like that.
What do you reckon, Bobby? To
I don't
these
want
two?
to be soft all the time. No.
This has been our longest podcast.
Is that good? That's because Opal's
That's a
on.
good thing.
Thank you.
The whole thing about sitting here is being relaxed, and we have a relaxed vibe here. This is really nice.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty good. I mean, when it goes to your modeling, though, I mean, over the years, I mean, like since probably Bobby know you and I've not known you. Like you said, you're getting. I don't think it's right to say sexier. You've not got sexier.
Come on.
You've always been sexy and nice looking. I just think that you're
Thank
changing your direction of how your photos look.
But confidence is a whole.
What we're talking about, confidence.
Yeah.
Yes?
And so also when I was young, it's not the thing that I want to show about the sexy, because it's not sexy yet, because still the body did not, how can say, women have the age to know about how to bring the sexy out, For me, I a little bit slow, But I happy right now that my body in the shape. Not because I go to gym, hard work, diet, not about. But when you happy with your body, the sexy it come anyway.
How did you deal with that? Because you'd not done the modeling before, because you didn't think
Because of me.
I know it's because of you, and you brought it out of her, and she's doing it. But how did you feel the first time they went, okay, this is what we're doing? How did you feel?
Yeah, first, thank you for Opal that she make me believe, what I gonna do, for the first time. And then, first, when I start to do it, and then I feel good, before I worry, have to be the model, and I'm not too young. And then I changed my mind.
It's not about the age.
Yeah, just about your
Age has got nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Just about your attitude, that
Attitude.
Yes,
that you can be beautiful, can be smart, beautiful like your age, not whatever. How old are you? And then this what I think. No, you have to
make women to feel sexy. It's easy. Same for the man. Sometimes when the man want the wife sexy, you don't tell your wife, But sometimes you buy things that you want her to wear.
Like what? Tell me. I'm intrigued now.
Whatever you like, but then
I brought my wife one of those raincoats before and an umbrella, but I mean that didn't do anything. And a pair of Wellingtons. That didn't work.
Because sometimes in relationship, the man look out another woman in a fashion or magazine, whatever the sexy. They forget to make the woman in the house or whatever he have to be sexy. How to make her feel sexy. That's a little thing you buy for her, and then you just say at the exchange, like honey, can you wear this for me tonight? It's special, or some.
Do you know what keeps a relationship alive?
Yes.
Experimental and openship to what's around.
Yeah.
That keeps a long marriage alive.
Yes, because in a relationship, it's both sides.
Yeah, absolutely.
You want her to be sexy, show her, because sometimes she don't confident in this. Man is always make woman confident. Man is the one to give woman a confidence. And also the second part is we women have to feel confident from the man. It give us permission. Be this, like one part of a man. One man is say to me, I want to be able to leave my girl naked in the nightclub or wherever, but she's
trust.
Like a trust. I can leave her with trust that she can be naked wherever, no problem, but not with a sleep with another guy for the next day or something. I think this also, men love their own woman sexy, whatever the way, respect, not too much.
How do you deal with that though? I mean, if I'm your husband and I come in and I say, you know what, darling, tomorrow night I'd really like to have a sexy night. This girl in the magazine is wearing stocking suspenders and she's wearing all the lingerie and the high shoes. Can you do that for me, darling? How do you put that over to you guys?
That's it. You cannot make that because you compare. Women are very sensitive. You only have to buy that, whatever you want her to
so
wear.
I don't stand there with a magazine.
Oh, when you show the magazine, you dead.
That's where we're going wrong, Bobby. That's where we're going wrong, aren't we?
You kill yourself.
That's where we're going wrong. I'm like that. No?
That's a compare. Like I say, many men like, wow, look at that woman. Wow, what the dress she wears sexy. I buy.
You can't believe how many frying pans we get through in our house.
All you have to do is buy what you want her to wear and then give a compliment.
Do you think, I mean, like relationships, like we've just said, I don't want to go into how long your relationships have been or anything like that. Do you think that sometimes it's very hard in a relationship to keep a relationship going and think of new things, not just in that way, but in everything, to keep them occupied? Do you think it's hard?
It's when you in love, it's not hard, but you have to feel you proud of your girlfriend and you proud of your boyfriend, and then you let he feel that I feel good with him, something like that, and then he feel that what can I say?
Say whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
Say it.
I'm not the man. She keep looking at me. Don't know
why do you keep looking at her for?
Yeah, just when you two people together in the relationship, everybody they have to feel freedom, not feel uncomfortable,
Yeah.
Like forcing
they're
each
together,
other.
but they feel freedom, and then Same like I feel I'm not a jealousy woman because I feel confident with myself. You know.
We had the in the studio, didn't we, Bobby? The other day we had the natrists of Thailand the other day. These are the people that they live in in like a small village. Yeah, they don't wear any clothes. They're totally nude. Okay, and the natrists have been here.
I listened.
Yeah, to 2007, and it's amazing how with the shyness of a girl or a man, as soon as they take their clothes off, and as soon as they go into that place, how all the barriers drop.
Yeah.
All the shyness goes away, the barriers drop, and then suddenly everybody becomes one. And I agree with exactly what they said, wouldn't you, Bobby?
Yeah, there's a lot of power in that.
There's a lot of power in that, isn't there?
All the status and the ISO and all that stuff drops away.
Yeah. It's. I mean, we said the other day, clothes is a big thing. It's a big speech, isn't it? How people are. And once you're in a situation like that, you're all the same. And I think when it comes to relationships and keeping relationships alive, I mean, I've been over these things, and I find it sometimes hard.
Yeah.
And I've spoken to other husbands in the past, and sometimes it's hard. It's because you always get this in a relationship, and the man speaks to another man, and they go, I don't know how to please her. I do everything I can to please her, but she's still not happy. That's what you hear. Why is that? Why do you think? Is it because we're trying our best, or are we over trying it? What do you think?
Because for me, I don't know how to. It's difficult for two person. Like in relationship, you're not the same, and many things you don't agree the same. But you try to make somebody agree with what you want. And also sometimes you like a man try to please the woman too much in the wrong direction, like a wrong way. It's not correct because you don't open mind to talk each other. When you open, again, someone open mind and someone not. That's also difficult.
Yeah, sure.
But many relationship like that, they force themselves to stay together for no reason. For some reason, For me, it's that's another case like and sometimes there's a jealousy come, not trust come. But anyway, relationship is not easy.
All right, okay. Listen, we're going to say goodbye. Okay, you guys can come in again. I loved it today. It's been really cool.
Can we stay here already?
Already, Bobby. What do you reckon? Hey, didn't they do well?
She's not
I
talking
really
about-
enjoyed tonight.
I
This
did.
was great.
I did. Are you going to come back again?
Of course.
Do you want to come back again, Sue? Did you like
Sure,
it?
of course. Yeah.
I mean, Opal's brought you out of your shell now.
Next-
You're a
next
nice, sexy
time.
lady who talks,
Yeah.
who's been speaking on the podcast.
I can't really even imagine you being in a shell.
I can't.
I don't really see that was a possibility because you're so confident and open and you're truthful about your own journey. And it's really nice to,
Thank you.
yeah.
He's very sweet, isn't he?
Yes, I know.
Hey, is that what you call a
Pop on.
Is that what you call a silver tongue?
Wait until I reach. I'm gonna buy him.
All right, okay, girls. Thank you very much, Opal. Thank you very much for coming
Thank
in
you
today.
very much. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you,
Thank you for
David.
coming in.
Thank you.
Have you enjoyed it?
Yes, sure.
Are you going to come again?
Yes.
Yeah, and we can probably do some. We can probably show people what kind of food.
Oh, next time more sexy,
You can do some sexy stuff. Do whatever you want to do, but that's down to the mission control at the end there. If it was left to me, mate, I'll be.
Next time, not about the healthy or the body anymore, just the sexy or the dress and
Well, David, you got excited when we started talking about mud wrestling.
yeah,
Yeah.
like a corset. Or
Once you started talking dirty and mud wrestling and feeling pain, that was it.
that
I was
we
hooked.
already bring you one about the dirty.
I was
You're not
hooked.
go there. You're not with us
You
about the
said
dirty.
it. You said it. I never brought it up. You said it.
She professional.
Did
You
she
know we
say?
are-
Didn't she say it? Did she not say it was dirty? Did she not say it was painful? And did she not say she
I
liked it?
say all that.
True. And did she say we're on promotion?
Yes.
There we go. See, I didn't say any of that. It's been
I'm
great.
saying that, but I try to make you change the story, but you still come back. Oh, what the diet? So what is that?
Well, I
This
was
and-
trying. I was
I
trying
try
to
to
keep.
make you dirty, but you're not gonna go to that.
I was trying to keep the show clean, and you want me to go dirty. That's the first time in history anybody's ever done that
Come
to
on.
me.
Bobby, next time stay with the dirty.
Okay, we'll stay with the
Okay.
dirty. Next show is going to
Twist
be
my arm.
dirty. Next
Thank
show is
you
going to be
very
even
much.
more
Thank
dirtier.
you.
Is that all right?
We can do it.
Okay, let's do some. Next next time come in and you can show us some moves, you can show us some food, we can
Yes.
be dirty, we can talk about sexy, we can do everything. Is that all right?
Yeah.
And just for you girls, me and Bobby, I'll even transport a bit of mud in here as well
Thank
to make
you
you feel
so
at home.
much.
Is that all right?
Let's do it.
Okay. Yes.
you,
Good,
thank
good.
you.
All right, girls. Bye-bye.
Have a good day. Bye.
Talking Heads podcast live from Pattaya, Thailand with your host Dave D. Join us weekdays. Check out all the latest updates on talkingheads-podcast.com.